And now for the reports, for the logs, you can even look at the test results. You can see how many failures, and these were the failed test cases, right? If in case you want to see your the history of the build, you can see it from here, right? What all failed and how it's actually maintained all the history, all the previous history. And if in case you want to see the same extent report over here, so you can configure that. Let's say if you take a look at your build, the build when it was getting executed, so it has actually created a workspace over here. C drive users, Selenium. So your project is actually inside your .jenkins folder, the workspace, and this is your project, right? And here you should be having your report, the HTML and extend report. So here is your report, right? What got generated just now, right? So what we can do, we can see if you've matched the timings. These are the recent timings, the latest report that got generated. So what we can do is we can just copy this path and we can go back to the project, configure it, and add post build action publish HTML report. Directory should be this extend.html extend report, right? Save this and let's build it again. Let's see the output. It's getting from this origin URL. Right, so the entire execution done, and let's see if the reports are being generated. And let's go back to the project, see extend report, and here's the report. Here's the failure screenshot for first test, and here's the failure screenshot for the second test, right? So this is how we have reconfigured our build to support the continuous integration part, and everything is working as expected, right? Even when there is a check-in, the build is being triggered, right? And now the interesting part that comes is when you have like the latest Eclipse with you, you're gonna see a plugin called as eGit plugin, right? Which you can also install it from the Eclipse marketplace, or in the latest Eclipse, it comes inbuilt. So you can right click on your project and you can go to team and click on share project. So here you're gonna see your project.git repository. It's being picked because you have already done git init, right? You click on finish, and you're gonna see that it's been converted to a Git project, right? Now you can see it's showing your project as a master uh, file. And now what you can do when you again go to team, you're going to see all these options over here. Now you can do a commit, you can push to the master branch, right? So let's say if I do some changes over here, so I'll say using uh, egit plugin. Right. So I need not to go to command prompt like git bash again and again. So this is where the change happen. See, as soon as the changes happen, it changes to something like this. You can see rest of the files. There is no sign like this. Only at this there's a sign. So what I can do, I'll right click over here, go to team, and I'll say add to index. Right. This is being added, and now I'm gonna commit. So commit. And commit message, I'm gonna say, see, I can pick the files from here which I want to commit, right? So if there are multiple, I have checkboxes available. So I'll say committing e git changes, right? And I can commit it as well, or I can directly say commit and push. So I'll say commit and push, and you can see pushing to remote repository, and it's being pushed to this page object basics.git, right? And I'll click on OK. Let's go back to the repository and let's refresh it. You can see committing the e-git changes. And if you take a look at your file where you have done the changes, inside test, inside rough, you'll find your changes over here using e-git plugin. And let's go back to the dashboard and let's see if the builds get triggered, because we have done changes and we have checked in the code. So it should trigger the build as well. Let's just make sure everything works fine. See, the build is in the queue, right? So now no need to go to git bash once you have created a git project like this, right? Whenever you make any changes, see right now there's nothing uh, like I have not done any changes, so it's showing like this. But if I again remove this, do any changes over here, say Control S, you're going to see a sign like this, right? So you need to add it to the masters and you need to commit and push it to the GitHub repository. So this will make your task very simple when you manage the changes with the help of this eGit plugin, right? So that's all in this framework. In the next project, we'll gonna talk about page factories, right? That is another design pattern which supports your page object model itself. So whatever that we have learned so far in a data-driven and page object model, we're gonna apply all those things and include page factories in our next project. All right, thank you.